In today's video, we're going to be looking at 5 signs of a God-sent partner rather than someone that is just a distraction to you. Sometimes it is easy to mistake the two together. Like you can't tell if this person is God-sent or is just a distraction to you. If you pay close attention, if you're very spiritually inclined, you'll be able to tell if these people are genuinely God sent to you or they're just pretending. So without further ado, let's dive into this video because I don't want to make this video too long. So the first on the list is peace. You will feel at peace with this person. Everything comes easy. You don't have to force things. You don't have to second guess if they are the one or not. Everything just aligns. There's this agreement. You feel safe with this particular person. You don't have to try to prove yourself. You don't have to try to prove a point. You don't have to try to do things just to make them accept you the way you are. You feel at peace with this person. Whatever you do pleases them. There's always this mutual agreement with both of you, like everything just aligns. I know they say argument is very important. Argument is very good in a relationship. Yes, because when there is an argument, it helps you to know your partner very well. You get to know them intellectually, you get to know them emotionally, also spiritual and physical wise. So argument sometimes is very, very important to validate your kind of relationship. But above all, too much of argument is not so good. It can be draining if they are not the one or they are not God sent to you. You always have to second guess everything. You feel confused about them. You are not sure of who they are. You are not always at peace. You can't just automatically say that they are not God sent if you have not done your assignment to know them into toe before you start making a final judgment about them. If this person is not God sent, you always have to second guess things when you're doing them. You always have to go overboard just to please them because never can tell what the next reaction will be from them. These people are not the people that you can predict the way they're going to react because they come different reactions here and there. So you can't vouch for them. This is enough red flag. A lot of us, because we are too, I don't want to use the word gullible. I will use the word because we like everybody. So we think that they can pass as God sent because of the few things that you have seen them do that looks like they are Christ centered. There are a lot more that you need to know about someone before you can say that they are God sent to you. Does this person make you feel you are not good enough? Sometimes you may have to do a lot of things just to validate yourself, just to make them know that you are the right person for them. It is easy for you to know when someone is the right person for you. I know that we're trying to make things Christ-centered. Like they say that action speaks louder than words. So when people act, when people do some things, it's enough to hint us about who they are, the kind of person that they are. You can use your discernment. Do they like you for who you really are? Do they make you feel safe? Do they make you feel at peace? Do they make you feel secured? All those things are what you should be asking. But if they make you feel at peace, they make you feel at home, then they are God sent to you. So the next sign on the list is aligned values, or should I say the next chapter is aligned values. Both of you have a lot of things in common. You wouldn't have to compromise, for them to feel happy. Most of the tiniest things that you like to do are also the things that they like to do. It could be your hobby, you both share the same hobby. It could be your career, it could be your life purpose. The things that you want to do, the things that you've planned to do are the same things that they also like to do. So there is no need of somebody feeling sad because you want to make somebody else feel happy. Both of you are happy doing the same similar things. Your values aligned. Maybe what they eat is the same thing that you also like to eat. Maybe where they like to go to is the same. Maybe what you like to wear is the same that you like to also wear. So you both have similar values. You are both compatible, not only physically, not only individually, but also in all the things that you do. And when you have similar values, things will be very easy for both of you because there won't be so much need to compromise. There won't be a lot of needs to prioritize somebody else's needs over yours because now both of you have similar values, you have similar needs. So it makes life easier that way. It also makes living together easier for both of you. Someone who is not God sent to you, definitely. Like I said earlier in the first sign, in the first chapter, This person, you always have to put their own needs above yours, because like they say, relationship takes two to work. So if you're the kind of person that want the relationship to work, you may have to prioritize their own needs above yours, by compromising. And too much compromising may make you lose your self-worth, will make you lose your self-value. And for that not to happen, you need to look at this. Do you like similar things? Do you like to do things together? Do you like to do things in common? A lot of times you want to do some things and you're thinking, if I tell this person, I hope this person. And when they know, it's like both of you were even planning it in the first place. So it makes life very, very easy when you both share things in common, or your values align. Someone that is not God sent to you, like I said, you always have to compromise. You always have to put yourself down for them to feel happy, or for them to be able to not feel you are being selfish. So let's move on to the next on the list, which is spiritual growth over stagnation. You need to understand that if you want to have a fulfilled relationship, whatever the relationship may be, it is very important that you put God first in all that you do. With this person, you grow spiritually, you will know yourself very well spiritually. This person is someone that will draw you closer to God. It is not by them saying it, but their lifestyle and the way they treat you will remind you daily that you need to draw closer to God, and will also remind you daily who God is in your life. So it is very important that you look at this area, at this aspect, and this is the most important aspect that you need to look out for in a partner that God has sent to you, or generally in a partner. Do they make you grow spiritually? Do they remind you of how faithful God is? Do they remind you of the creator, the person that created you or created the whole world in the first place? Do they make you want to serve God? Do they make you feel the presence of God? Like, do they make you want to know God more? But if they are not God sent to you, you will feel this spiritual stagnation. Everything becomes normal to you. That is when you start doing the things that you usually don't do. Maybe you're not the kind of person that like to listen to secular music, eat some kind of food, dress in some kind of way, or wear some kind of clothes. You start doing all those things. Because as a Christian, there are things that you should do. There are also things that you shouldn't be doing. But once you start doing them and you see it as a normal thing to do, it means that your Christianity race has been breached, and it's either someone is influencing you. So it is very important that you trace your step back and look at your spiritual life. Is your relationship affecting your spirituality? If it is, you need to reevaluate it, because anyone that God has sent to you will not take you away from God's presence. Is someone that will draw you closer to God. If they're not the kind of people that draw you close to God or remind you of how God is or God's presence, they are not for you. Spiritual stagnation is very important to look into. If you feel that you're stagnated in your relationship spiritually, it is very important to look into it. It is not about the individual alone. It is not about the physical features or aspects. It is not only about the mental aspect or the emotional aspect. All these things are very important, yes, but spiritual aspect also matters. Everything is not all about the individual features, including financial aspect. The spiritual aspect also matters too. They have to be very, very nourished in all these aspects. Do they make you want to feel God? Do they make you want to draw closer to God? Or are the kind of people that draw you away from God's presence? That is not a good sign, and that is an example of someone that is just there to waste your time. So let's move on to the next on the list, which is respect over pressure. This is someone that will respect you because they respect God. It's not because that is who they are, it's because they truly trust God and they don't want to sin against God. You'll find out that this person is very mindful of God, and before they do anything at all, they are always thinking about it. They don't just do things out of proportion. They are always very, very thoughtful. They're always very, very careful in order not to offend God. So do they respect you? Do they respect your boundary? Do they respect your decisions? The things that you say you don't want to do they respect you for that? Like, I don't want to do this. Do they respect that? Do they put pressure on you? Someone who is God sent to you will not do things without your permission. They will respect you for the fact that God created you. They will not want to go overboard. They will not want to overstep the boundaries. When you say yes, it is yes for them. When you say no, it is no for them. It is not like they are fools. It is not like they can't break the boundaries or they can't do whatever they like. But it's because they are mindful of who God is. So they don't want to do anything that will offend God or do anything that will offend you. So there are people that will respect your yes and people that will respect your no. They will not want to do anything that will offend you or offend the relationship because they know that God created you and they will not want to do anything that will offend you or offend God. They will not put pressure on you. They will not want you to feel like everything that they say goes. So the next sign on the list, which is also the last 5 sign on the list, is encouragement over criticism. This person is someone that will encourage you to be better. They will want to see you grow in all of the things that you do in your life, in your career, in your daily activities. They will always want you to come out in flying colors. They will add color to your life. They want to make you better. They want to put fire into you so that you become better in everything that you do. Sometimes things may overwhelm you, but with them, things become easy because they are a source of encouragement to you. They encourage you to be better. They encourage you to do more. They encourage you to push forward or to push further. A lot of times, there are things that you think that you cannot do, that seems too big for you to do. But with this person, life become easier because they push you to want to do those things. They make those things that seems very big easy for you to accomplish. So they're not the kind of people that will criticize you. Anyone who is God sent to you is a source of encouragement. Is someone that will move you to do better. Is someone that will want your growth over criticism. They will not be the kind of person that will always want to see your downfall or always want to see you fail at anything that you do. I know that some partners that are always against everything you do. Everything you do is nothing to them. They don't praise you. They don't push you to do better. They don't push you forward to do better. And that is not a good criteria for a partner. If they don't push you forward, if they don't remind you that you can be better than the way you are, because I believe that change is constant. And as human that we are meant to do better every day. So if your partner is someone that encourages you to do better, he is the right partner for you and is a God-sent partner to you, and they don't come easy. And when you find them, keep them. Also, whatever they are putting into your life, put the same thing because you cannot keep receiving without giving. It is a give and take. So whatever they're giving you, you should also be able to give it back. So it is not too much on one person because if you're not giving back, they may look like they are only the one putting all the fire, putting all the effort into the relationship. You also need to ignite the fire and do your own cobalt. Like I said, if they're not God sent to you, they will always criticize everything you do. Everything you do is not enough for them. In fact, they will always make you second guess yourself. A lot of times you will not even feel good about yourself because they don't validate you. They don't even encourage you to want to make any effort at all. And I can imagine how draining that is. It is not about only being Christ-centered. Also, your mental health also matters. So if they are not doing all these things, you need to look into it and reevaluate. Are they the right partner for you? Because everything that they are doing now, if it does not look like what you can bear with in the relationship or at long run in the relationship, you don't want to start it, you don't want to continue it, because whatever you endure, whatever you continue with will continue to happen. We are all human, so not everybody are bound to change. Whatever you take is what will continue to happen, continue to reoccur. So if it is something that you cannot take, it is better you say goodbye, because there are a lot of partners out there who will compliment them and everything that they are doing will align. So it may just be that this person is not the right person for you, and the best thing you can do for them is to let things go. You always find a right partner out there who will validate you, who will make things easier for you, who you will feel safe with. So it is not a do or die affair. I think we need to look into that. So that is just my little cover today. I hope this video is not too long and I hope it's not too short. If you have any comment or any suggestion or whatever I did not mention in this video, please comment it down in the comment section. You may be also helping someone out there who also needs to hear this from you. Thank you so much. I remain your girl Oluwatosin, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do by subscribing to this channel to support this channel's growth. Thank you so much, and I encourage you to watch the next video, maybe here or there, I don't know, but I encourage you to watch it. It's very insightful. Thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.